In this video, we're going to explain the menu bars on your Humminbird user interface. These allow you to access different types of settings depending on the view that you have enabled. All right, so top and side menu bars. Here's going to be our top bar, side bar. We're going to start with the top bar. So based on which technology you have selected, that you can see the options change up here. But this menu bar allows you to access more advanced settings with a single button press. So instead of going through your settings menu, you can simply access them right from this top bar. So for example, we're gonna press home. That's the first one you're gonna have right there. You're gonna have a waypoint option. We have side imaging selected here. We have the option to pull that up in full screen. We have our view options that allow us to enable or disable different functions. We also have our pinging. We can disable or enable pinging. We also have the ability to change your frequency for the technology you're using, so mega imaging here. And then we also have the option for side imaging to view both left and right. For side imaging, we can do just left or just right. Those options are there for side imaging. If we go over to mapping, we're gonna have similar options, but also some different options. Still have those, your full screen, your view options. We also have our chart presets where you can change the different style of chart that you have. We also have layers for premium cards. If you have shaded relief, I can enable or disable that. Turn off aerial imagery as well. Depth highlights, we can enable our depth highlights, highlight a certain range or depth zone that we want to target. And then we also have My Data tool that helps you adjust or search for waypoints, and also functions like draw to select. Now moving on to the side menu bar. First option up here is going to be your settings for the selected technology. You also have your favorite views, so we can access all of our favorite views right here, quick and easy. And then one thing to note about this side menu bar is out of the box, you're gonna have your favorite views and your data views. So this also has data around depth, temperature, things like that. But the options here are gonna depend on which technologies or devices you have in your network. So you can see here, I have a trolling motor connected in my network, so I can actually control my trolling motor right from my fish finder. You also have options like shallow water anchors, NEMA 2000, audio, lighting, and things like that, depending on how your network is set up. So that's a rundown of the top and side menu bars, which allow you to quickly access the most used functions without having to open up your settings menu. Check out our in-pane touch targets video to better understand a very easy way to adjust the most important settings for each technology. We'll have that linked at the end of this video. If you want to learn how to be an expert with your Humminbird fish finders, check the description below for a link to a variety of different video resources explaining this user interface.